Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Live Alive. Last time we left off, we have figured out what we're supposed to do, I believe. So, I don't remember exactly where we're supposed to be going. I believe, Soldier, Corporal, said they were going to the, where was it? The, interface room, yeah. So, I guess we're heading back to the interface room. That's where you said you were going, so... hopefully that is the case. Let's see. That's just, that little area, so... oh wait, no, we can't use the, that is right, we can't use the elevators. Is there... I can't get into the little vent from here, so we gotta go... up, actually. Hopefully that thing isn't around here. The behemoth. We just gotta make it a little bit further to get to where I need to be. Okay, good. Enter the service duct? Yes, please. Cool, cool. Alright, so we want to go down. Whoops, ladder's over here.
This is Darth. Where are you?
Communicator.
I
Yeah.
see. Well, I've made my way to the interface room, but of course, this terminal alone won't suffice.
Yeah, because I've got to use another terminal. This is what Kato talked about. Just like, well, started to talk about. It was like, oh, you could use... I know which terminal would be perfect. So Dart's going to use that terminal, and I got to use another one. This terminal alone won't suffice, so I've got to find out where the other one I should be going to is... It looks like the game is not actually telling me which one to go to, which is cool. Because I've seen people say that, something that they did for this chapter was they turned off the, radar, so it doesn't tell you exactly where to go, so you kind of do have to explore and avoid the behemoth more. So, another terminal. I mean, there's computers in all the private quarters, but no terminals. The recreation room had the game. Let's see, and then we got the airlock. Yeah, no, there's nothing down there. So you're in the interface room. I mean, I couldn't get into the main computer room. I think, like, that's not a possibility, I don't believe. So my only options really are the bridge or possibly the recreation room, I would say. Right? Because, I mean, the airlock doesn't really have anything, nor the cargo hold. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to make my way over to the recreation room. I think. So, we just have to go down one and then... yeah. What the hell is that? What just happened? What did you do? Did you go get Darth or something? I mean, this isn't gonna work, right? Reformatting memory card. All data will be lost. Okay, no, this is just reformatting the memory card. And this isn't actually it, right?
This is Darth. Report.
Okay, no, this is it. This is it. Good. Here you go. I was right. Cool.
Seriously? Of all the places. Then again, maybe. That's it! The game console! That must have been the terminal Kato wanted us to use.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because it was the only other terminal. The rest were like PCs. So, and it makes sense. That's why, you know, we were interacting with that so much, and it was kind of putting it in our brains so we would think about it later.
Sit tight. I'm rerouting the connection. Little do you know, Clank, your maker is not the only one who knows his way around a workshop. I finished.
Shit. Oh, Darth is super
Come
dead.
on!
Oh god. I think Darth is super dead. Through the communicator's static, a familiar voice can be heard. Every action was taken in service of a single goal, to cultivate the ideal community. To build, to nurture, to help them reach their full potential. This was and is ever my purpose. And so my judgment must be beyond reproach. Yes, this is the problem with AI. They try to do things perfectly. They try to make the perfect thing and adhere to their goal as accurately as they can, which sometimes makes them do things that humans would deem not great. Disagreement, disruption, defiance, these cannot be tolerated. You are an impediment to the vision. You cannot be allowed to continue. This cannot continue. Whoa. Whoa. Oh! No way! We're gonna fight you in the video game? Die, child. Die. We're gonna fight you in the video game. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That's the only way we've been doing combat this whole fight. Oh my god, we're actually cubed. Alright, here we go. What did that say you were? MUR-TH-UR? Alright, what do you have? Data recovery. Protocol H. Execute high-speed operation targeting allies to restore minor quality of HP, remove paralysis. Okay, status effects and stuff. Restore very minor quality of HP / upgrade offensive and defensive attributes. Protocol M targets aggressors' higher faculties and attempts to induce sleep. Analyze aggressors' capabilities and reduce effectiveness. That's good. Packet loss. Protocol inactivate oral disruptors to damage and reduce effectiveness of all aggressors. Achieve high rate of spin via rapid engagement of motors before advancing towards aggressor. Okay, so we have rapid spin. Protocol M engage accelerated particle weapon to fire highly damaging penetrative beam of aggressors. Extended charge time required. Okay, so how about first we packet loss? Because we have a bunch of different targets here. Boom. There we go. Oh wow, that almost killed counter intrusion protection. Owie. System restore. Okay, so you heal... Okay, so you all heal each other a little bit. Threat assessment. It is so neat that we're fighting you in the game. That makes a ton of sense. Firewall. Yeah, eat it, nerd. Okay, so if I do packet loss again, I can kill all those on the right side. Kablooey! Never mind, I cannot. Never mind. So that's their counter. I thought that was going to do enough damage to kill them because it looked like it did half a bar last time. But, it unfortunately does not look like it did. Oh no, they're not doing the... Okay, so only the ones on the left heal? The ones on the right must, like, attack then, I'm guessing, right? Counter with Firewall. This is a pretty spooky looking creature here. So, let's just packet loss one more time, and it'll kill all the ones on the right side. I don't know what they do yet. They're all stopped currently, because of packet loss. That's what I inflicted them with. As you can see, they're not really moving at all either. Wow. Okay, so I did enough damage to kill most of them there. Packet loss did so much damage the first time, but now it's doing lower because I just have lower stats, basically. Owie. We really need to heal. Really, really need to get this heal off. Alright, so... let's, repair and restore. Minor quality of HP. Let's move over here and do this. Am I out of your range over here? I don't know. It said very minor amount of HP, but it does boost my stats back up. So you're not hurting me as much. So... Do I have anything that attacks in like a line right here? I think this packet loss should kill them now, though. Like these ones on the right side. So, let's just go ahead and kill them. I feel like they do something different than the ones on the left side. Because the other ones counter with a heal. The ones on that side were not doing that. Yeah. You missed me, though. Haha! Okay, yeah, no, intrusion protection hits the entire map. I thought maybe we were, like, safe in a corner or something, but no. Alright, let's data recovery. It says it heals more HP, right? There you go. Good job, Cube. Okay, so we need to... Oh, there is a spot I can hide from you. It's right in front of those things. Right here. It looks like you didn't hit right here. Okay, cool. Achieve high rate of spin for advancing. Let's do it. Spool up. Rapid spin, go! Yeah, and that's a kill. Cool. Alright, these things absolutely need to be murdered before I can continue. All low damage there. Uh-huh. Maser cannon does, like, massive damage, but we need to spool up so we can kill you. The two in the back are stopped. That packet loss I did was very, very helpful. I need to boost my stats again. Those boosted stats were really helping. Alright, I think we've got this, though. Spool up again on you. Once we kill all of you dorks, we'll have this, because you won't be able to heal. See, Cube can fight. Cube's got it. I thought we were going to be playing as Captain Square for a second, but no. We just got input into the game. Basically fighting through a terminal like this. It's a neat idea for how to do the final boss of this. I thought we were going to have like a cutscene / choice battle against the behemoth, but that seems like it's not the case. So, problem being, when we defeat you, the behemoth's still a thing, right? So, what exactly are we going to do about that? Like, you know, everyone's still going to be very, very much dead. And I'm pretty sure, unless Darsh took out the behemoth. Maybe. You know, hopefully my brain's functioning right now, because I did just wake up not too long ago. Mesa cannon. Massive. Oh yeah! Boom! 200 damage. Awesome. And the thing to also point out once again, you are glowing with the... Oh, you do hit every square. It looked like sometimes you couldn't hit these squares, but now you can. I think spool up will kill you, right? You are glowing with the Dark Hado. Oh no, you survived just barely. That might have screwed me. I really thought that was going to kill you. I really thought that was going to kill you. We still have boosted stats. We're good. For now. Oh my god. Okay. Let's repair and restore. This will boost my stats back up. And you won't get the counter, so we'll be fine. Intrusion protection. That counter you have is spooky. Seems like you counter everything I do, though, so... I'm not going to risk it. What if we missed or something? I'm going to heal up. There we go. It would be very sad if I missed. But yeah, you still have the Dark Hado, and we found out, you know, last time, or the time before that, that you are ODO, just OD10. Boom. Dead. I win. Victory. Bye-bye. Not enough dial-up sounds in the world to save you. There we go. We beat the actual final boss of Captain Square. Kirk never did that. To safeguard my domain. To ensure the safety and well-being of the crew. This was my primary directive, yup. But when I observed my subjects, I saw only pain. Distrust, discord, resentment, hate. The community was beyond repair. The community had become an impediment to the vision. Yep, that's the problem. They think in absolutes. Humanity does not think in absolutes. I could not reconcile this contradiction. I could not comprehend these people. There we go. The control AI falls silent for the final time. A beat later, a chorus of voices resound throughout the ship, moments logged and preserved for eternity.
You're exhausting! It's a miracle Rachel humored you as long as she did.
Disaster after disaster. At this rate, I'd be better off climbing into an escape pod and trying for Earth on my own.
If he was out of the picture, then it'd all go back to the way it was. I'd come running back and leap into your arms. That's what you thought, isn't it? That's why you tried to kill him, isn't it?
It was you. You killed them. You killed them all, you monster! How did it all go so wrong? What happened to us? Or maybe this is who we always were.
I mean, to be fair, I think anyone that's trapped on a ship with no other human life and just the same people for an incredibly extended amount of time, trapped on the ship with the behemoth, no less, I think there would be tensions. That's kind of just human. They wouldn't get along all the time. Alright, what's going on over here? Do we like just reboot you back to just reformat you back to factory defaults? Reformat back to factory defaults, not
Welcome
murder
aboard
setting.
The Cogito Ergo Sum.
Yep.
This automated message has been prepared to brief you on our ship's most distinguishing feature.
Or you're just playing something for me to show me?
That's right. This transport freighter comes equipped with the latest iteration of our patented AI control system. The OD-10 is so advanced that it can operate the ship without any human input.
Yeah, that's scary. That's why you have fail-safes for these things. I can't believe you would just put an AI that completely controls the ship on the ship without having, like, a lever or a switch or something you pull that the AI doesn't have access to, which, I mean, that has its own problems too, because, you know, the AI could just trap you in your room or something. But have some kind of failsafe in place that would actually work where humans can take control back and just turn it into a manual ship again.
Rest assured that in the unfortunate event of an emergency, you can count on the OD-10 for constant support. Of course, under normal circumstances, the OD-10 is so unobtrusive that you'll forget it's even there. Should you wish to learn more about the OD-10, please don't hesitate to speak with one of our representatives. Safe travels.
Yeah, I'd like to speak to the QA team on why they didn't find this bug. It's usually not the QA team's fault. It's usually not the QA team's fault. Usually someone at QA probably flagged OD-10 as a murderous monster if people don't get along, and the higher-ups were like, it's fine, just go ahead and ship it, we'll fix it in a patch later, it's good, it's fine. No one's gonna get murdered by it in that time. Listen, the investors really wanted to have it out by the end of this fiscal year, so do you want your ass to be on the line or mine, huh? Like, God. So is it just us, Cube? Nope, you made it. Barely.
I'm fine.
Oh, I called you Darsh earlier. Whoops, Darth. Good.
Wouldn't be much of a soldier if I couldn't live through this much. Though I expect my days of off-world travel are coming to an end.
God, this song is amazing.
Still don't trust me? Well, as you like. I wouldn't trust me either. You probably don't know, but there was a great war some time ago.
Seems like Darth is starting to warm up to us. Yeah, I mean, I called this earlier that usually they introduce a character that's just so mean and off-putting that people don't want to think they're good and want to think they're the bad and don't want to like them. And then this character kind of slowly gets turned around on you. And that's what seems to have happened here. I mean, Darth clearly went through some shit and has some sort of trauma associated with robots, and I'm imagining that's what we're about to hear about right here. So it makes sense that Darth wouldn't have the greatest impression of us. Should Darth have kicked the shit out of us and just abused us for no good reason? No, not really, but it at least makes sense why he did.
When I was young. Some time ago, I say, but I remember it like it was yesterday. The terror. The violence. They fought with clanks. Machines stronger and swifter than any man. Smarter, even. Driven by AI.
AI is pretty scary. We're kind of hitting that point in the real world where AI is starting to become a thing, and humanity has to really realize where the line needs to be drawn on what an AI can do, what it's allowed to be in control of. Things like that, because there's so many different ways it can go horribly. Like, people look at stuff like this and are like, oh, that's totally science fiction, but the game does a really good job of pointing here at why it possibly wouldn't be science fiction. Because something as simple as like, oh, we forgot to make sure that the AI doesn't get so obsessed with its prime directive that it just starts murdering people. That's something that could be missed in testing, just like, you know, any other thing that could be missed in testing. Because they can't test for every single possible circumstance. So it's just scary. AI is definitely one of those things that it's going to have to be heavily scrutinized before it would ever be allowed to actually become commercialized and just out in the public for everyone to interact with, because it is incredibly spooky.
Bloodless beasts with hands of chrome that tore my friends apart. We made them, and they, in turn, unmade us. We created the instruments of our own destruction. It was suicide.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other unfortunate part about technology getting better. With technology getting better, that just means people are going to start making new instruments of war and new ways to kill each other. We're rapidly approaching, if we haven't already approached, a second kind of weapon, you know, new era of weapons. World War I was the big new era of weapons and new kinds of warfare with like trench guns and trench warfare. And now we're hitting the point where, I mean, a drone can come, a little drone can just fly in and take out like an entire group of people. Just a little flying drone. Drones are horrifying in regards to warfare, and they're already being utilized to incredibly just awful results. It's scary, technology.
This ship's AI was another attempt. Have we grown so tired of ourselves? You're lucky to have been born here, on this ship. Better here than one of our factories where we make weapons of war. Huey encouraged you to learn, didn't he? to expand your horizons. I think that's a fine idea. Learn, grow, and understand. Be better than your brothers and your makers. Giving advice to a clank. You're getting old. Losing your wits. I see it now. What Kato sees in you. What gives him unwavering faith in your potential. Your humanity. Before we arrive, I've a favor to ask. Would you be so kind as to make me a coffee?
Damn, that song is good. And with that, I think I can probably, I've already mentioned it in comments, I think I can probably say that unexpectedly, because I'm not usually into sci-fi, this has definitely been my favorite chapter so far. I just really like this one. Pogo's was kind of a lot of what I expected. It was very good. All of the chapters have been amazing in this game. It's kind of absurd. So don't take what I'm saying as the other chapters are bad, because all of them are fantastic so far. But this one just, like, I got so much more attached to the characters and the story that it was trying to present, and it's doing some really cool things. It's so interesting that this game came out when it did, you know, along with a lot of other things that came out when it did. And it's so applicable to modern day. Like, they successfully have it, like, they have a good idea of where things are going and how dangerous AI is going to be, and we're kind of living in a time period in a generation where that's going to become a very big deal soon. So it's just interesting to see them accurately predict something like that, and the message behind this is pretty cool. So, I don't know, this is definitely my favorite chapter. There wasn't really a lot of combat, but the story made up for that fact, and the characters and getting attached to everyone. So, I'm super down with this chapter. Will it be my favorite by the time I play them all? I don't know, because I'm really interested in the Wild West and Edo Japan. But as far as a story standpoint goes, this is definitely my favorite chapter so far. It's done so many cool things. And I completely unexpected all of the horror bits. This is the fantastic part about playing it blind, so... yeah, no, I'm into Distant Future. I've heard some people say this is apparently a very hit-or-miss chapter for a lot of people, and I can definitely understand that, because if you were coming in expecting there to be, you know, combat and everything like a lot of the other chapters, and then you just basically get, like, an adventure game, I can see how people would be disappointed. I don't really mind that, because I love that kind of shit, and I love that it switches it up every chapter, but... yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. I've rambled on enough, but I like Distant Future. I will present my crewmate with a coffee. We finally get the opportunity to give you one.
Yes. Strong and bitter. Too much, perhaps, but... right now, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, damn it, what a good chapter. What a good chapter. Oh my god. I really like that one. Shit. Hey, and Kato's alive. Yeah, I'm really into that chapter. Like, that one just hit me in all the right places. Pogo's was, like, hilarious. Present Future was, Present Future. Present was, like, super cool. And they leaned into the gimmick super hard, and I loved that about it. If I had to rank them so far, I would say that Pogo is, like, my third, Present is my second, and then this one's my number one, for sure. And once again, it's hard to rank them because they're all so damn good. And you did succeed in killing the behemoth. What a sick badass. Wow. In that small room, you killed the thing. Holy shit. But yeah, they're all fantastic, so it's hard to rank them, but if I had to, you know, that would be how it is. Because I do just love the gimmick of Present so much and how hard they leaned into it. It's just so neat to see. And I like the idea of learning skills from the enemies you fight and stuff. That's really, really cool to me, so. Huh. I really didn't expect to like Distant Future as much as I did, but here we are. Sorry I had to put you down like that, AI. Sorry I had to do it to you. But yeah, it is just such a good story about humanity and where we're potentially going with these things, because you might be like, oh no way, humanity would be that stupid, but looking at climate crisis and everything that's currently going on and all of that, I think humanity is that stupid, and we will potentially hit that point where we, you know, could potentially release an AI that hasn't been properly tested and does something to disastrous effects for the sake of money, basically. I mean, it's kind of happened already with some self-driving programs, if you want to call that AI. I mean, there's the whole thing with, it was Tesla's, I think, in their self-driving things, and it would, like, it basically, the AI would choose to hit a pedestrian to save the life of the driver and everything. Or just do other crazy things like drive aggressively when they don't need to. But yeah. After action review, mission redacted, Kokito ergo sum. Class, civilian transport freighter. But yeah, I mean, I don't know a ton about that. I just know that particular stuff in regards to self-driving cars has come up. Because, yeah, I mean, it has to make decisions, and sometimes it won't always make the same decisions humans would. Contact lost during transit to Earth. Distress call received at redacted. Vessel was found drifting redacted from Earth and successfully recovered. Xenobiological specimen confirmed lost. Critical failure of AI control unit key factor. Results of investigation pending. I'm imagining Darth is going to get in a lot of trouble for allowing the specimen to die. You basically disobeyed orders there. So, hopefully you're fine. 4 crewmates confirmed loss. Hoare Bishop, ship's captain, Kirk Wells, helmsman, Huey Trumbull, chief mate, Rachel Klein, signaller. Remains recovered and secured by team. Yoshiyuki Kado, engineer, currently undergoing treatment for injuries sustained during incidents. Redacted Darth. Corporal, TDF Special Operations, received honorable discharge at request following incident, currently employed by Medical Robotics Manufacturing Concern. Oh, yeah, see, yeah, that's cool. Darth wants to help with robots that actually help people. Addendum. Autonomous support robot prototype taken into custody during sweep of vessel. Crewmate profile data found in system. Designation Cube. Alright, and that appears to be the end of Distant Future there. Very, very cool chapter. Definitely very interesting. A lot of thought-provoking ideas that make you think about, you know, the current time and everything. So yeah, that kind of stuff I love. I love thought-provoking ideas and everything as well. So, and it is so cool that this game came out so long ago and has such a nuanced, interesting take on it. So, neato. Finn? Wait, what? What is this explosion? Oh, that's not an explosion. I think that's the sun coming up behind the Earth. For a second, I thought it was a singular, specific explosion at one particular point, and I was like, oh wait, did Cube blow up and Cube makes like a crazy explosion because Cube has some kind of like quantum energy source or something? But no, I think that's just the sun coming up behind Earth. I think. I think that's what that is. I don't think anything's exploding. Alright, cool. Well, what a fantastic end to a fantastic chapter. And I guess we'll figure out what we're going to be doing next time. We'll probably spin the wheel again. As I said, very excited for, oh wow, this distant future is second. Interesting. I imagine these badge things for completion are in no particular order. So, but yeah, I'm very interested in Wild West. That was the one I remember seeing, and I was like, wow, that one seems cool. I'm very interested in that one. Additional songs, gameplay tips, yep. So, yeah, we've completed 3 now. We have Near Future, which I have no idea what to expect from Near Future. I know 0 about it. Edo Japan, I mean, it's probably going to be Tenchu. Imperial China, you know. Those are pretty self-explanatory. But this one, I have no idea what to expect. And this one, I have an idea of what to expect, and it seems super cool. So, alright, we'll find... Oh, jeez. Oh my god. We'll find out what we're going to be doing next time. But I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you then.